It's Jasmine Nicole. Welcome and welcome back to Weight with Jazz, a safe space to discuss all things weight related and a little bit of my life too. So I'm waiting on my 2 months worth of Zepbound pens, y'all. Ironically, after I submitted my prescription to my pharmacy, they're out of stock. However, they assured me they have it on the way. So I'm gonna leave that where it is. Now, if it progresses past a certain period of time, then I'm gonna be like, hmm, interesting. Because from my understanding, the availability is there. From what was announced, Tirzepatide is no longer in shortage, deemed by the FDA. However, it's still under further investigation through preliminary injunction right now, between the OFA and the FDA's legal posture at this time, as far as like officially accepting that Tirzepatide is no longer in shortage. Um, that means availability is there. So if availability is there, then my medication should be available soon. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm just going to leave it where that is, that my pharmacy just happened to be out of stock and that their shipment is on the way. So we'll see. But this is specifically why it's just like important to have a compound in your back pocket. It's why I will have the compound and the GOP1 branded Zepbound and use them interchangeably when I need, not use one and then the next week use another. No, meaning I'm using one type of medication, such as the compound. When that's done, then I transition and use the Zepbound. You know, I'm covered regardless. But I'm in a process of trying to, stock up, starting with the 2 month supply, and then following I will have another 2 month supply. So I'll be stocked the expiration, per the distribution of that medication date is 2 years. So I'll be good 2 years per script pretty much. Now we compounds based off of what's going on is not going to be available. But I'm still going to have it in my back pocket while it is still available. The strategy here, just to try to sustain medication, you know, in the event where I'm still waiting for my branded GOP1 medication to be ready. So I'm like, am I tapping back into what we came out of a year ago when it was the whole shortage saga and everybody just can't get their not everybody, a lot of people couldn't get their medication. Some people currently now still can't get their medication or waiting a long time for it to be available, where every time they fill the script, they have to wait because something's on back order or, you know, it's out of stock, whatever. So is what it is. I feel still confident and confident that I have both of the, medications. I'm waiting for Zepbound, but I'm glad I was able, to have that prescription and be able to continue to refill and, for my insurance to be approvable under the savings card, may not be approvable by my insurance to get it, as low as $25 a month, but approvable enough to get the savings card. So, which knocks it down to like 650, but then you can have extra savings through RX coupons, etc. So they'll knock it down, maybe about 150 more or so plus. Work it, work it, work it, work it. I got a pinch. I'm pinching penties over here, okay, for this medication. I always am. I am always trying to make something work, okay? Yeah, so I'm like, can I just get this done so I'm not under like partial anxiety because of it? Can I just have the medication? Okay, all this illegal stuff going on. Can I just have my medication? Anyway, I feel comfort knowing that I have both. But are you guys experiencing anything who are on the branded medication or put an order in for the brand medication and you are experiencing delays as well? Drop it in the comment section, y'all. Let me know what's going on with that because I know everybody is trying to get ready as they transition it off. Not to mention the FDA declaring that semaglutide is no longer in shortage. Whoa, God! The FDA didn't officially declare semaglutide no longer in shortage. Novo Nordisk is claiming this and making this claim to the FDA, and now the FDA, has it under review. And then the next step will be, if all checks out, be the same direction as tirzepatide compound. It will, officially be declared no longer in shortage. So that seems like that's the direction that Novo Nordisk is going. So semaglutide may not be a plan B anymore. What the plan B is, go back to brand. They know what they doing, y'all. It's Ozempic and Wegovy, no longer semaglutide compound. That's what it's sounding like. Lilly and Novo Nordisk are pushing everybody to the brand. It's time to go to the brand, y'all. It's time to go to the brand. There's going to be further information on the dates that's dished out, allotting for the discontinuing, use or not use production of semaglutide. But that's just news I got wind of. And I had a previous video months ago saying, what we gonna do when semaglutide is no longer in shortage? That's not a go-to option. That's not a plan B anymore, allegedly, according to what I heard. So tap into the comment section. Let me know what you know. What's the tea? What's going on? How do you feel about semaglutide no longer being in shortage? And of course, tirzepatide no longer in shortage. And are you able to access the brand medication? Have you put in scripts for it yet? Did you receive it yet? I'm waiting on my 2-month supply, boo. So let your girl know. Need some encouragement over here, okay? I'm going to see you in the next video. Be real.